dog. I'm born to howl at the moon. You know I need me some room for chasing. Sleeping till noon. Gonna do what I do, girl.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Bates now, ready to get this one started. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Brings in the kick at the 9. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So here come the Buccaneers, ready for their opening drive. And at the helm, coming off a career-best performance in year 7 here in the NFL, the #1 overall pick back in 2018 out of Oklahoma, Baker Mayfield.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Cade, to win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates. Dude, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've left over the week during practice. Both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, hope you have just a little space to operate. That play action works beautifully, and the tight end, the beneficiary.
He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On 3rd and 2, here's Mayfield. And they get to him again. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Buccaneers out and into punt formation. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. So the Lions take the field for their first drive. Leading them out, got his first MVP votes after a career-best season last year. Now reached a decade in this league. It's Jared Goff.
Last week, Kate, you won't call his effort wasted, never. But you wish a game like that would have come in a win instead of showing up in a contest they ended up dropping. 2 touchdowns, no picks. That's the type of game that wins a typical Bills offense.
3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
From the 40 on 2nd down. And that one's incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Goff on 3rd. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, we talked about it earlier. Brought a losing streak into the building with him. That is not a good start towards breaking that streak as they go 3 and out.
No, you want to bust that narrative, and the best way to do that is to start fast, and, well, once again, they're not.
Juking a defender. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. Tampa Bay sending its offense out. Their second drive coming up. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. We give to Irving to start his drive. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Tackled by Jack Campbell. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Once again, Irving. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He's 20 on the play, though. That leaves him a 3rd down and 6 to go.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Third down, here's Mayfield. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done, incomplete. He's gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So they're left facing a fourth down. Riley Dixon on the punt.
Formation for Tampa Bay.
Punt meets him at the 28. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Lions and wide receiver Amon-Ra St. Brown getting set for their next drive. And he's been one of the central pillars of this offense this season. Right now sitting second in the NFL in receptions. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. That's complete to St. Brown outright. Rolling into enemy territory. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. That one goes for 25 yards. And that gives the Lions the first.
For a Lions. 1st and 10.
They go play action with Gone. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We got 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And there's the stop. He's got 9 yards on 1st down.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
It's 2nd and inches.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
A gain of 10 yards. That's another Detroit Lions. 1st down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Out of the shotgun. Gone. And the catch is made. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions go up 6-0 here in the first. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Buccaneers, nothing.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Now the Buccaneers set to take the field. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Aiden Hutchinson, energetic as always after making the stick.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. To throw, Mayfield. Gets it to him on the screen. And it'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Throw on 3rd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get 3rd down conversions, you get no rhythm.
And he's had a very busy game already, Brock. 3rd time they've called on him as he gets this away.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 30. A start on the ground with Gibbs. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
He's taken down at 33-yard line. It's a pickup.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. The Lions out in front. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They'll be set up 2nd and 7.
180!
Again, it's Gibbs. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Taken down behind the
Hey,
line of
Kate,
scrimmage.
sorting through traffic, seeking out a runner, that is this guy's domain. And boy, does he know how to operate in it.
The Buccaneers bringing out a dime. Look, 3rd down coming. Shotgun snap here to go. Completed to his running back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Junior Gibbs.
The Lions ready for the punt.
In punt formation.
And he'll try to have
for
his
the Lions.
second punt top his first one. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Buccaneer offense back out for another series. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback in his offense, maybe that was the way he played the game back in the day, but not modern football. He's got to go score.
Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Baker now from the gun. He's got Emeka Egbuka. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but showing love for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down.
And the Buccaneer first down.
Motioning one of the tight ends. 1st and 10. It's a give to White. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
5 yards on the play. And it's
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Mayfield now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down. New set of downs for him from the 46.
180!
Mayfield on 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards if someone tracks him down.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. And after this play, there's a Lion out there who got the worst of it. He's in some discomfort as they head out to check on him. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Right back to Irby now. He takes it ahead for a healthy 7 yards. It's 3rd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
All right, 2 yards to go here on 3rd down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive.
180!
They send the tight end in motion. Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. Chase McLaughlin now to try the Buccaneers field goal. This will be a 44-yard look. The kick by McLaughlin is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Khalif Raymond to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Lions and wide receiver Amon-Ra St. Brown getting set for their next drive. And this truly has been an excellent campaign for him, sitting among the NFL's top 5 in receiving yards. First down throw from Goff. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. A big play, and that's him 17 yards. And that gives the Lions the first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, they're just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Goff trying again on 2nd and 10. And he must have overlooked the linebacker there because he was right in the way to swat it away and bring out the incompletion. Looking for Sam Laporta with that one. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Throwing again. Here's Goff. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
In punt formation for the Lions.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And the fair catch secured here at the 16. Here come the Bucks on offense now. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. First down, here's Baker. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
Gain of 16 yards.
First and 10, it's Mayfield. Oh, he's in trouble here. He'll go down. The Lions got him. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Another try following the sack. This one's taken in by Otten. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
It's a gain of 8. And it brings up 3rd down.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tampa Bay in punt formation now. Riley Dixon, the one to kick it away. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Lions going to go on offense here late in the half. And we're a shade away from 50 seconds to go in the half. That's enough time to put something together. First and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, Goff. That's complete to Sam Laporta. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. So that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Take me out.
First and 10 from the 41. Goff. He's got Khalif Raymond. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 46-yard line.
2nd and 4. All the left side. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
3rd down run by Gibbs. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down.
It's a gain of 11.
Trying to work quickly now.
And the Lions, 1st down.
On 1st down, it's gone. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Following the sack needs some positive yards here. He's 2nd down and 18. Trying again following the sack. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Buccaneers get the football back with minimal time to go in our half. Here comes the final play of our 1st half.
42-yard line.
Looking to throw. Still has some space inside the 35. And he is down to the 30-yard line. So a 1-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report. Not a big window for those halftime speeches. They're right back out of the locker room and set to resume play with the 3rd quarter. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Return starts at the 9. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled. Here comes the offense for Detroit to begin the 2nd half. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the 2nd half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every 1st down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up, and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
Complete out to the right. And this one doesn't go far.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They'll send out the punting unit. Jack Fox will kick it away.
4th down.
And a fair catch made here at the 17. Tampa Bay ready to head out to the field. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Mayfield now, blitz coming. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
Well, I think all quarterbacks have been there before. You start scrambling, you're hoping for something to materialize, and nothing does. You just try to get back to the line, live to play another day, and more importantly, avoid a loss.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
A gain of 7 yards.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can come in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
Punt team on the field. And this is going to be his 4th effort tonight.
For Tampa Bay.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The offense headed out now for Detroit. And that active 5-game losing streak might be a thing of the past if this lead holds. To the air on 1st down. Here's Goff. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on.
There goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to move in the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
180.
On first down, it's Gibbs. And they're full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Back to Gibbs now on second. This is ahead for about 5. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. up to make that play.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Goff now on third down. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. On fourth down, the Lions going to try to put 3 on the board here with Jake Bates. From the left hash, this is from 47. He had some trouble with that kick, but still gets it to go in the bottom left corner. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Time for us to get another look at this Tampa Bay offense. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Baker now off the play fake. It's a big strike downfield to Anguka. And he's sent out right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. Only took him one play partner, and they've already made it to that 40-yard line. Shotgun handoff to Irving. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Offense to the line for second down. They put a receiver in motion right. Baker now from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line. So out now comes the punter. And this will mark his 5th kick of the night.
Formation for Tampa Bay.
And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. The Detroit offense getting ready for its next drive. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. Running it with David Montgomery. And this is brought to a stop at that 34-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
Here's first and 10 from the 34.
34-yard line.
There's a counter give to Gibbs. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. All right, we reach the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's Lions ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6. Off the play fake. Here's Goff. It's Gibbs out of the backfield. This one's going to wind up less than a yard from that first down marker. Play gets it up to the 43.
Ooh, he knew he was going to pay for throwing that. I knew it from up here in the booth watching that happen. But that's an experienced quarterback. If that first primary target isn't there, make sure you find your safety valve. And that got them some yards, so taking that shot, well, it was not for nothing.
Hey, lift!
Goff looking to throw. It's 3rd and 1. He's going deep this time. He did it. He made the interception. And the Buccaneers have some new life in the fourth.
Just a bad decision, frankly. There really is a quarterback in this moment of the game. No, it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
That's Evans making the catch outright. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. From the gun, Mayfield. Completed over the middle. And he stopped at the spot he made the catch. So give him, looks like the 27 on that completion. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's first and 10.
First down.
180.
Straight ahead, it's Irving. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Second and 8. Finds him over the middle. And they are going to have to face a third down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Mayfield keeps it himself. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And when you got a tough QB who wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign him for it.
He's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got second and 11.
A loss of a yard brings up second and 11 at the 17-yard line.
On the give, this is Irving. It's a gain of 4. They're going to need twice that now on third and 8.
And it's third down.
They send a receiver in motion right. He'll throw it. And they will score. It's a Tampa touchdown. The Buccaneers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Mike Evans with the touchdown. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Raymond on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Now the Lions offense gets ready to return to the field. They're headed out there after just watching their lead disappear, but going off of that, an opportunity does exist now for an immediate answer.
And I'm going to say the quiet thing out loud here, Kate. There is a part of this offensive group that just loves this opportunity. They get the chance right now to answer, and not just that, but possibly come up with a game-winning drive.
First play to drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down. Out of the shotgun. Gone. Gets it quickly to St. Brown. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. We reach the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Lions want to end it in regulation if they can. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
180.
Looking to throw. That's complete to Slaw. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
For a Lions.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Like 20. Hey, Cal.
Setting up to pass. Oh my goodness, it's intercepted! And the Buccaneers get it back after making their third first half interception.
that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception yet another one count.
Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
The 38-yard line.
Back to throw. Pass him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
This really isn't a route designed for a lot of yards, Kate. You're just trying to get a small handful and move on to the next down. Stay in rhythm. And anytime you can work some magic after the catch and stretch it out, those are welcome bonus yards.
It's inside the 10. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
Kate, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds with a nice gain.
And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. Detroit calls timeout. It's second. Second and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone.
Second and goal.
He'll look to throw it. He's got it. And he's out of bounds. So it's going to be third down and maybe their last snap before trying a potential game winner. The stand continues. This one doesn't even make it back to the line, Brock, and it sets up fourth and goal. A timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their third. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
For the Buccaneers field goal. A 21-yard attempt.
That one is good! And they're going to take the lead inside the final minute. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying.
You know what I love about that, Kate? He didn't shrink from the spotlight. He seized the moment, made it his own. And that kick might just win them this game.
Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Lions get ready to return to the field. And the last 2 drives have been teaching tape for that defense, Brock, and probably have earned this offense a lecture in the near future as well. Just haven't been able to take care of that football.
Yeah, I just kind of want to focus on those guys. Everything they're doing on that side, because the humble pie this offense has eaten, it's been a tough watch.
Now hang on. They want to take another look at this play, and a very important call coming up late in this game.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So upon further review and a consultation from Game Day Central, the call overturned. Here he is to throw. It could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Christian is in with the INT. And the Buccaneers make the play that should win them this game. No timeout remaining here, partners. So they can just run out this clock. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So it's a win for the visiting Buccaneers.